All right. Hopefully this will be the last time I have to pull up this stream. If not, I might scream. Apologies for the lack of enthusiasm, folks. I'm kind of just tired of having to constantly pull this stream up. Okay, so let's look at the restart order for this race. You've got Lewis Walker P1, followed by NRX Furious, Ratty, Soft Floppy, Robin, Bolt, EXA Fox, George Ansel, Mento, Ched, Tobbs Jugs, Axe, Thunder, Beto, and it's 5 lights and lights out and away we go here for hopefully the final stream restart and the only race restart here. Oh no, what's happened? Oh boy. We got cars all over the place. George Ansel, Axe, both around. Oh, and I saw a Red Bull cause this. I really hope they get penalized. I mean, a lot more than because that was just garbage. What is... Okay, I just watched Ozzy take a guy out on purpose. That should be a ban from the league. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm sorry. I'm already fed up from the fact that we've had 2 restarts, but then you got drivers driving like absolute idiots. It's genuinely laughable. The joke. Tobbs Jugs gets a 5-second penalty for gaining a position while overtaking. Ozzy also has a penalty for that collision he caused. 3 seconds for George Ansel. I do hope for his sake that gets removed. Not really his fault that he had to cut a corner to get back onto the track. He got literally taken out. What do you want him to do there? Yeah, really slow. I mean, forcing Tobbs Jugs off. And watch, Tobbs Jugs is going to try and take him out there. Yeah, wow. About to ask him for the inter setup for this track, because with my luck, I'm going to need it. 3 seconds for SRT. Ozzy and Axe both retire in the pits. Got both the Mercedes drivers just having a terrible race restart. They got completely taken out by idiots, frankly. I'm pleading to the stewards that they get banned permanently, because that's a clown show. Chad gets a 5-second speeding penalty in the pits, and he retires from the session right away. Unfortunate end for Chad. We might have started on pole. I don't even remember.
2021 Belgium.
SRT Vers in the pits. Soft Floppy's left the session. Try and see if you can give him an invite. Lewis Walker hasn't pulled much of a gap. Furious is starting to catch back up. Both of them, however, are pulling away from Ratty and company. Ratty leading what would have been a DRS train from Oh boy, we got contact, big contact between Robin and Fox here. No one's taken out though, so good news there. But Zappy down the inside of the Williams of Fox. We got a yellow in sector 3 at the top jug. Jansen with another 3-second time penalty. Furious is starting to catch back up to Walker. Look at this, he's just behind him now. Tops Jug's now retiring in the pits as well. Yeah, I don't know which one of those two Red Bulls caused that incident in turn 1 on the restart, but that was a clown show. Gonna watch on board with Furious, try and see how and where he's making the time up. Oh, look at that. Corner entry there, he gains about a car length on Walker. Furious still had more ERS, about 20% more, almost, on Lewis Walker. Lewis Walker has used half his battery already. Furious getting the switchback, and look at that. Lewis Walker looked like he was going to try and put him into the grass, but they're side by side, and look at how much. Furious getting a good move. Walker trying to get the switchback going. I don't know if he's going to be able to get it. No, he won't. Furious back into the lead. The man who's benefited the most from this race restart is Alibaba. He's got 9 positions, 7 for Zappy and 7 for Legend, who is dead last. He's now in a bit of a fighting position here in P12. Soft Floppy's lost 9, 6th loss for George Ansel, so both of those guys having a terrible race restart. Todd Jugs and Shed both from 10th and 11th to 16th and 17th out of the race. Axe from 12th to dead last. Just an unfortunate race for Axe after what was such a good qualifying set of qualifying sessions for him. Seaboard and Mento. He's gained 5 positions. He's almost in a position to fight for the podium. Meanwhile, Alibaba loses a position to Zappy and he's in danger, in danger of losing P9 to both Thunder and Beto Express. Just behind them. Got SRT's lost it out of the final corner. Just an unfortunate race for the Mercedes. He gets taken out in the sprint, or got taken out on the opening lap of this restart, and just since then hasn't had any amount of luck. Gets off the track to avoid holding up the leaders. Just unfortunate for SRT. Well, you still got a 3-way fight here for P9. Could become a 5-way fight for P7 if Alibaba can catch up to the 2 guys ahead of him. Oh, maybe not. Look at that. They're already side by side for P9 between Thunder and Alibaba. Thunder down the inside. Looks like he might be able to get the move done. He pushes Alibaba out a bit wide. That's going to lose Alibaba both P9 and P10. Well, further up ahead, you've got Zappy and Robin fighting here for P7. Robin's going to take the position away from the Aston Martin. I'll have to hope my co-commentator can rejoin me, as he's just disconnected from the party, or left, perhaps. I don't know. SRT is retired in the pits. That is his day done. Fortunate end for him. George Ansel getting a 3-second time penalty. He's already pretty far down the order in 13th right now. And this is just going to hurt a lot more, his race a lot more. I mean, at this point, he's just fighting for pride. Ali Bob now gets a 3-second time penalty, so any chance of points for the Alfa Romeo driver tonight might be gone. Oh, contact between Robin and Zappi. More contact as Robin runs into the side of the Aston Martin. Trying to get the switchback done there. He's not going to get it. But he is right on the gearbox with Zappi. Looks the inside here. I don't know if this is the move, but he's got the move done. And it's P7 for the Alpine driver once again. Meanwhile, Thunder, Beto Express, Ali Bob, and Legend have all caught up to those two drivers because of that intense fighting. Some of these guys are low on fuel, if you can believe it. You've got Ali Bob, who's running low on fuel, apparently. Also got Zappi. Zappi's just taken P7 away from Robin, but Robin looking down the inside of him for the switchback. Oh, and Thunder's around. He's off at turn 3. What happened to the Alpine? He's lost it out of the hairpin. More contact. Zappi, though, looks like he's taken P7 away, but not for sure, as Robin's on the switchback. Robin's got the inside line there, and he's going to have the position back again. Well, at the front, I just realized Furious has pulled 2.5 seconds on Lewis Walker. So while Lewis Walker had the advantage in the first lap or so of this restart, of this race restart, since then he has just fallen off a cliff. Got Bolt and Fox trying to catch up to the back of this McLaren here. And more importantly, trying to catch up to the back of Ratty, who's P3 right now. So this could be a 4-way fight for the podium, for the bottom step on the podium. Looks like Fox has gotten a much better run around the outside of turn 4. He takes P5 away from Bolt. Well, Robin's lost the position to... He's no longer P7 or P8. He's lost the positions to both Ali Bob and Legend. Going down the inside, and look at how close they are. Oh, they touched. Oh, and Robin's off. Or Legend, excuse me, he's off. That's going to give Beto Express P10. George with another 3-second time penalty. Oh, boy. Legend, who was P9 for a moment, is now P12. That could be a penalty Robin's way, going Robin's way. Thunder P11. He's 12 seconds back, though, on Beto Express, who's going down the inside of Robin. George Ansel into the pits. He's retired from the session. A lot of contact between Robin and Beto Express. Robin might be lagging a little, too. P9 now for the Haas driver. Well, Ali Bob is looking for P7 off of Zappi. Maybe trying to force Zappi into a penalty so he doesn't have to be the only one on track with one. Got a yellow. It's for Robin. What's happened to Robin? He's lost a bunch of time to Beto Express. With the AI of George Ansel. He's out on track for a moment, but doesn't look like he's going to affect Furious or Lewis Walker. Lewis Walker's caught up about half a second to Furious, but he's still 2.2 back. Legend gets a 5-second penalty, so there goes any chance he had at points. And Alibaba, because of how far ahead, whoa, he dives way too deep into the hairpin, and he's going to lose the position and a lot more time to Zappy. And Alibaba is still slightly under on fuel. I don't know how much he's under, but my guess would be about maybe 0.2 of a lap under on fuel. It's not hard to save that much fuel in the rain here, but it could become harder. Ratty's off the track. He's lost 3 spots. It's down to P6 for the Williams. What is going on there? Got a huge fight now between Mento and Fox. Fox goes off the track due to a bump, and that's going to give Mento off the track. Fox passed him for a moment, but let him back through. A shout of respect, because he's not trying to take him out. He's just trying to pass him. And look at that. He's not. I think he tried to let him. I think he let him through again, but he's gonna risk giving up a position to Bolt if he keeps doing this. Thunder with a 3-second time penalty now. So Alibaba at worst now is maybe going to lose 1 spot because of his gap to P10. It's a safety car. What's happened now? Legend gets a 5-second speeding penalty and he retires in the pits. Soft floppy. He's not in the session yet, so I'm going to be inviting... First off, I'm going to be inviting my co-commentator. Wait, not to the... There are a lot of drivers coming into the pits. A few of them are staying out, but I mean, I feel like you've got to pit. Lewis Walker onto the full wets again. I don't think the track's going to get wet enough for the full wets. It's not enough time. And NRX Furious keeps P1. So Furious could very well win this race with his teammate of all people in P2. And yes, he is on very old inters, but he's got Mento also on old inters behind him. And Walker, who could very well lose this race because of his strategy. Lewis Walker, you got Zappy, who should be able to defend for his teammate, unless his teammate truly is slower on those tires. I just don't see this full wet strategy working here. The rain is coming down, certainly, but it's not coming down that hard. Alibaba in P6, you got Fox, Ratty, Beto Express, P10 for Robin, Soft Floppy, Thunder, P12. We started this race with 19 drivers. We started this restart with 19 drivers. Seems like we're going to finish, as of right now, we're going to finish with no more than 12.
We might be used to blisteringly fast pit stops, so even approaching this due to Valtteri Bottas, who had to retire after a season
safety car will be coming in this lap. We will get 3 laps of racing to end this session. And hopefully the safety car doesn't take a giant dump on us again. Yep. Thunder is just finally caught up to the pad. Figured he would before the safety car came in. Through the final 2 corners. Looks like Furious is gone. And Bolt has been caught out quite a bit. Gonna look at how much he holds them up for his teammate. Ali Bob's looks like Ali Bob's way off the track. What has happened to the Alfa Romeo? I'm not sure, but he's off. We're gonna ride on board with Lewis Walker here. Fox gets passed by Zappy, and Zappy, Fox gets back past Zappy. Two are fighting pretty hard side by side right now. Oh boy, and look at this. The track is getting wetter. You can see some of these guys losing traction. I just don't know if it's heavy enough. And look at all of this. Oh no, this is only going to end badly. It does end badly for Fox and Mento. I couldn't get a singular good angle on any car there. That is tragic as can be. Oh, and it's another car around. It's Zappy. Meanwhile, the Haas of Beto Express gets through. See, Soft Floppy has joined my party, so we're gonna send him an invite to the game. Hello, hello, how you doing, buddy? I know, I'm trying to get you back in the lobby. Race. Ah, okay. DXA Fox is retired from the session. Oh! Ah, okay. Ratty and Lewis Walker having a bit of contact, and Ratty's gonna get right past Lewis, and I don't think Lewis Walker can do anything. These full wet tires are clearly not anywhere near premium condition. They are overheating left and right, and look at this. He's gonna let Robin through, and I don't think he's gonna be able to do or say much of anything about it. Bit of contact. Lewis still not giving up that position. I just don't think he can do anything about it. Later on. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Final lap of the Austrian Grand Prix here. Furious with a 6.8 second gap to P2. I mean, all he's got to do is just bring it home. Walker could still get a podium here if he can just hold on for a few more corners. Rain has gotten a bit heavier, but not much. Oh, we got Thunder in the wall. That's going to help out Beto Express. Beto Express could be looking at a podium here if he can get past Lewis Walker. It would be a huge recovery effort from the Haas team. But if you can see here now, the rain is coming down quite hard here. Now, don't think there's enough water on track, and look at that, Lewis losing the rear end just a bit, but we're going to shift over to our race leader. Comes through the final 2 corners now. Your race winner for the Austrian Grand Prix here in Tier 1 is going to be NRX Furious. I can imagine he's going to be quite the opposite of that for the race tonight. Ratty P2, P3 is going to go to Lewis Walker. Beto Express was not able to get the Aston Martin, but he does get P4. P5 Robin, P6 Zappy, followed by Thunder, Mento, Ali Bob, Soft Floppy's AI crosses the line. He did do most of the race in person and not in AI, so I don't think he's going to get that position or that point taken away from him. And I believe this is Yes, Bolt P11. Here are your podium celebrations. 3 different teams on the podium: AlphaTauri, Aston Martin, and Williams. Oh, right, I don't hear any of the music. Forgot that I turned that off. Oh, well. That sucks. Oh boy, I don't know if I can invite these two. I know I can invite Furious. Furious takes home fastest lap of the race. It was a 1:11.753. I wonder if that's going to stay with him or if it's going to move to someone else in case someone else put up a faster lap in the dry part of this race. Other drivers including Axe, Ozzy, Ched, Tobbs Jugs, SRT, George Ansel, Legend, and Fox all retired from this race. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get Furious in the party. So that'll do it from me, folks. I've been your host, Days Freak. Thank you all for watching. Goodbye and good night, wherever you are.